为什么他会突然跳出这个石头？这个什么？
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
How may I help you?
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, it's been what now? 7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun. Essential in my opinion. An eager, positive and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do.
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without that experience.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today.
Revelio.
Revelio. 犀牛骨架。
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.犀牛在哪啊？哦，在这。
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. Protego! I'd better keep an eye on high places. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Revelio. This stairwell looks promising.
Do you think I have a big
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure? Accio!
啊，克斯是居居了，什么东西？为什么？这不是3-4吗？这是4-4的哦。
I wonder what came of Arthur's search. Accio. Accio.
对，那是3-4啊，4-4还没4-4，它是3-4，但是你现在已经变4-4了。为啥死的？怎么了？发生什么事了？
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
他先讲我被手雷
Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago.
怎么会有这种事？
Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
你要继续吗？
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping peeves out
你
of
要继
things.
续你的
But that may
卡拉
or
克
may
独
not
狼
be
之旅
true.
吗？
He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets.
先不
Perhaps
要
you'll。have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
你接下来要那个，你接下来要再开一个新的吗？要再开一个新的，你可以开盖尔。
I can't believe Black is still the headmaster.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the
Since
school
you're-
for Zenobia's gobstones.
这人是啥？对啊，所以你看我现在就是一次玩一个存档。
Leviosa. Reparo. Revelio.
这有什么吗？修复了它之后，然后呢
Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
啊，这个有什么吗？这个复原针可以干嘛吗？哔哔哔哔哔哔哔，然后嘞，他怎么这么惊吓？
Protego.
怎么那么发生什么事了？
Lumos.
好吧，
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
.我看到18点，它被我抛在那边，被我晾在那边很久。但是我想先解支线，这个支线解完我就走，保证我会去马上去找18点，相信我 ，trust me， 我绝对会去找18点的，真的啦，我不会再把它晾在那边了。是吧
Levioso.
对
Incendio.
，incendio 没有用，好。
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led
Hello,
to a
Arthur.
doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success.
啊，
Glad
所以
I
你的那个
enlisted
宝藏
you
有
to
要给
join
我
me.
吗？
Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasel's office might yield anything interesting.
噔噔噔。你可以趁现在把你之前没有打的游戏拿出来打一打，就像我，趁这个时机，看一下有装备要换吗？好像没有。哎，这是啊，不行，都没有用的。那没有。好，或是你可以看我的全新的阿斯代伦的冒险，然后因为它每一个学院好像都要有一个，所以我可能就是还要再玩一次格莱芬多跟赫夫帕夫，因为雷文克劳的我已经拿到了。因为我自己第一次玩的时候是玩雷文克劳。走，我们去找 Sebastian。
Revelio.
我们去找 Sebastian。 4个学院都是没有4个学院我会用不同的角色。我原本是想要玩那个雷文克劳的盖尔，但是我没有办法把角色捏得很像盖尔啊。我原本跟我老公的计划是说盖尔的霍格华兹魔法学院之旅，结果没想到可以捏出一个超像阿斯代伦的人，所以就变成阿斯代伦的魔法学院之旅了。
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
我有去看人家的那个讨论串说，就是那个博德之门的起源角色最适合各个学院的，他们是各自是霍格华兹的哪个学院，然后阿斯代伦就是史莱哲林，所以我才会给阿斯代伦才会去给阿斯代伦去史莱哲林，然后盖尔肯定就是雷文克劳。
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've
你也
probably
知道
said
你也
too
讲太
much.
多了。
Understood.
养鸡妹
Your secret's safe
这
with me.
这件事情，我们有在
Whatever it is.
我有看到大家在讨论，
Thank you,
我自己是觉得他比较倾向
mentioned
格莱芬多
being
一
clever
点
enough not to
点
get caught，
但是他的那
in the
个
restricted section
他的言行很不格莱芬多，所以
Meet me
这件
outside
事
the
情大家也
library
在讨
tonight.
论。
And tell no one.
因为以养鸡妹那个养鸡妹本人的个性来说，她很格莱芬多，因为她其实还蛮正直的，她是倾向正面战斗，而且就是那个时候影星不是半夜就是偷袭她，她也是非常谴责这件事情，在格莱芬多是不会做的事情。但是他因为他是军国，他又太过于强调他自己的血统的问题，就是他觉得他的那个吉斯扬基人的血裔高于其他人，所以这件事情也很史莱哲林。这件事，所以看到很两极的评价。
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner
然后
doesn't take kindly to
我自己觉
clandestine
得
activities
可以
taking place
那
amongst
个
her precious books.
不如与其说去讨论这些
So do all that you can to avoid her.
比较有那
She and I have
个
had our entanglements.
比较有
but I
争
can
议
hold
的
my
人
own
啊，我
against
觉得
her.
最没有争议的
You
大概
may
就
not
是
be
第一个
so
就是
lucky.
明萨拉跟阿斯代伦肯定是史莱哲林。哦，没有，史莱哲林他们也强调血统要纯正，所以你不是纯血，你也不能进史莱哲林。当初哈利会被分类冒问说要进史莱哲林的原因，就是因为哈利的那个血统是很高贵的那个魔法师望族的血统，他是魔法师望族的那个后代。佛地魔，我有点忘记佛地魔他是什么。但是哈利妈是巫师。不过佛地魔好像真的不是。佛地魔好像他爸不，我记得佛地魔是因为佛地魔他好像是他妈妈用爱情灵药骗他，就是拐他爸，然后生下佛地魔的。佛地魔好像是就是爸妈都是巫师啊，好像是这一点。有点我忘了，已经很久没有看了。我自从跟我老公在一起之后，我就再也没有再接触哈利波特类的东西了，因为他对这没兴趣。史莱哲林的院长也不是纯血，你是说那个史内普吗？史内普对，史内普不是纯血，史内普他有自己有讲，因为他是混血王子，所以史内普看起来过得很不好。 那如果说是那个野心的话，感觉盖尔应该也要是史莱哲林啊。但是其实大家都会把盖尔分在雷文克劳。
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one,
不如说博德之门的那个起源角色，大部分的人其实都还蛮适合分在史莱哲林的，因为他们都有各自的那个野心，只有几个比较特别，像哈尔辛跟明斯克，尤其是哈尔辛就很明显就是赫夫帕夫，他没有什么其他的，没有其他很适合他的学院区，真的没有，他是最没争议的。
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
然后那个。我觉得那个起源角色，他们很多人都说谁谁谁很格莱芬多，但其实我觉得在那个哈利波特里面，并没有所谓非常格莱芬多的人。也是，盖尔是太聪明了，我觉得盖尔就是因为太聪明，所以他就会被选进雷文克劳。我顺便讲，其实我本人测出来，我也是雷文克劳的学生，谢谢。我是如此的聪明机智，对，我也很明显。
There's a spell you should know, the disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it, and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
史莱哲林问题儿童多，对。幻灭。但是那个明萨拉跟阿斯代伦是史莱哲林，这点也是没有什么好。就是没有什么好争议的，这一点真的是，这是真的。等一下哦，幻灭，我把它拉出来。为什么？我现在玩潜龙谍影。哇，要潜行的。
The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
也是，就是他们都还蛮复合的，就是很难那个，你只能挑一个你觉得最能够代表这个人的。最能够代表这个人的特质，然后去把它分类到那个学院，或者是你特别想要进这个学院。
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Aloha Mora. That's how I always used to get in. but the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Oh, 晴空敌影呢？
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key.
Goodness gracious, what a mess! Is someone there? The library's closed until morning.
我靠！我靠！干啥？
Must have been one of the books wandering about.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book. Revelio.
啊，等一下，那里面有东西耶，我想去捡一下。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Oh, 捡完了。 下面该不会还有吧？瞄准模式。
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Revelio. Revelio.
我靠，怎么这么难啊？
You aren't supposed to be here. Can't you leave us to rot about in peace? Out of here with you!
啊哦，被抓到了。
We must remain unseen. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Revelio.
should be in the clear now.
Revelio.
No need for us to be skulking about. I'll be quieter than a jobber.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Because Merlin knows everyone else.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
这个我要怎么开啊？
Revelio.
还是我之后可以下来这边？
Incendio. Revelio.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Accio. Levioso.
Find the book.
Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Protego! Reparo. Revelio.
哇，这是干嘛？
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it. Revelio. Where might this lead?
Oh, 进。
Revelio. Protego!
为什么我会下去？
Reparo! Accio! Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Incendio!
Hey.
Not surprising. Cards at the ready.
哇，雷电招来！酷。
Stupefy! Revelio! Reparo! Accio! This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
is a book after all.
哇！哈，又是一段记忆。不是啊，为什么不能把这个记忆先带走，然后我们再去别的地安全一点的地方看？一定要在这里看，厨师朋友不是只有这里有。造水术，6环造水术。
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald. Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach. Welcome.
Professor Rookwood. Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but
这个是那个小女孩。
certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
而且这女的看起来一脸就是坏坏的脸。她脸上都写着我很坏。
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
哇 ，Sebastian 帮我顶罪哎，太有义气了吧！还有装备啊！14，多少？17。20、20、18、21，真的支线这边比较强。
Revelio.
我看下这样之后还进得去吗？哦，还进得去哎！没有幽灵了。啊，等级靠腰，好吧，回去。我要找谁啊？费格。哇哦！我就这样就把Sebastian丢在原地，让他帮我顶罪。
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it,
大哥，你不
perhaps
是
it's
应该要
best you
谴
spare
责
me
我
the
吗？你是教
details.
授哎。
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful. It may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
哎，等我一下，等我一下。啊，我回来了。
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
哎，这个不错。传奇披风，干嘛有啊？我看到这亮亮就受不了。什么？皇室帽？ 挑战还有没有领取的？6都没领啊。完成主线。
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
好，怎么这么多信？Naughty。全去上课，上课才能学咒语。这么可以讲话的哦。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Shivering on this onion again.
Revelio.
Hogwarts always has enough mystery.
to black. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Nothing. OK， 回去上课。这个可以上去也是不贵，太多层了吧？
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Wow.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new form and tap out the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
这个跟刚刚那个龙语歌谣的那个震撼度差不多。
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange. Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see, how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slop. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomp. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
按住。
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
教授。
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my...
我快升级嘞
！Make anything.
5分钟，我在这边等他一下好了。10罐好像还好，我可以去学什么？我接下来的任务，出席魔药课。我先去魔药课好，等一下再回来收这个。
House as in a great hall.
What are you up? I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her. Revelio.
Themes.
Oh. Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade? Revelio.
是啊。
Revelio.
哦，原来魔药学老师是正气师哎。
Revelio。
啊，这样不会有公务员就是兼职的问题吗？
Revelio.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp.
The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
毛菇精2滴啊，3滴4滴太多了吧？
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion.
智商赢就说，哇，讲的好像3块的智商很高一样哎，我靠。
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember,
Revelio.
You should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Again. Done. What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
扶来扶去。哎，怎么突然之间他就开始做了？好吧。在原地等他做一下好了。好了，好了。Hey.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Fewer explosions. 好哦 ，nice。有衣服啊。 去找一下隐藏药小学走廊。妈的，美人鱼会动
There's something in there. I just.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be
为什么还会有奇
intriguing.
怪的光线呢？
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves
Leviosa! Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
"是哪里呀？"
Oh, what sort of beast?
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Neat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Oh. Revelio. Incendio.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
We're quite fortunate that we're so close to Hogsmeade. As far as I can see,
Revelio.
best time for history of magic.
my young friend.
Revelio.
Wow.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Nothing special. This is什么
Lumos.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Incendio.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Incendio.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Incendio.
Lumos.
Incendio.
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
那是为什么？
Incendio. Lumos. Lumos.
Seems the devil's snake was protecting a chest of some kind.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
我看一下我的那个白线可不可以收成，应该是可以的。耶！去找蛋看。If only Black had the power.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
How暗哦。
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula.
It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
这个我还是自己留着好了。
Now that I think about it, Puffskein Dunkeen, I think I shall keep this. You need to overcome your cowardice.
You can't be serious. This is awful. I don't know what to do now.
I'm doing you a favor. Disappointment like this will encourage you to become a stronger person.
I don't need to be stronger. I need to be left alone. Even Zenobia Noak will make fun of me now. You've wasted my time. You're not who I thought you were. Should never have trusted you.
哇，这样也可以哦！原来他是可以这样子选择的，太酷了吧！不是啊，你要跟人家夸下海口，你要自己去拿啊，不是叫人家去拿了，然后人家没有要帮你，就在那边说哦，我没想到你是这样子的人。这个世界的人都把别人帮他当做是理所当然的呢，没有理所当然的帮忙呢。OK。我以为这款游戏只能当好人呢，就没想到也是可以不要帮，也是可以叫他自己汲取教训的耶，还没北拜耶，不错不错，有点讶异。好，我看看，我还有什么任务啊？多时好多。巧妙钥匙，看看天文塔区。
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Brilliant. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos. Accio. Leviosa. Revelio.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
If it isn't the
Revelio. Lumos.
那个花，那个有红帽子的那个，那个花。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I lived.
在这里 ，come together。哇，好远，还要记得怎么来的。
Revelio. Hello, Zenobia. What did you need help with?
I need someone to collect my gobstones that have been hidden in very high places all over the school.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this... I should see this through and find the Slytherin house chest. This seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it. Revelio. Revelio.
Hey.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio.
2加3 5，所以是4。第一个问号是4，4是，然后再来是那个4，那个是3。按错了，我刚刚明明就按对。不对吗
？Lumos。
啊，这个错。
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
5加6 11，然后第一个问号是4，4好，那个再来是13加海狮是0，13加0，第二个是5是那个这个。开，啊。
Revelio.
哇，装备箱已满。
Protego. Revelio.
I'd
better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
这是哪里？我后面这个是占卜学教室 ，OK。
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
Lumos.
水边。
Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
啊，锁定这边不能玩。
Better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What are you up to now?
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
这多少？17加17减6加51，17减11，6，所以应该是然后那个8是7加1。OK。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
丑陋的紫色巨蝉雕像，酷哦！蘑菇，算命学教室。
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Ready.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Excellent form.
Accio. Incendio.
That's it.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
他说我的装备现在比较烂，什么意思？我有比较好的装备是不是？没有啊。
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
它有一个区区武器走，要在哪个学会啊？对敌人释放红火烧，翻滚闪避成功，会得到区区武器走。我要怎么样得到翻滚闪避的那个机会呢？我先上个厕所。よいしょ。不然我先去找拿铁好了。 找拿提的话，好像可以先。冲啊
Revelio.
Something? 我看到这里，我就想到我曾经在那个创世小玩家里面做出这个庭院呢，超酷的。然后这个场景也超多人用的，那个哈利波特里面超常用的，超常在这个场景拍的。
Revelio.
这里吗？哦，是那个，好吧，那算了。
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I notably included.
Revelio. Revelio.
羊。什么？场地管理员的工具。
Revelio. I should investigate.
Oh, 掉针了。
Revelio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
等一下，这边有东西可以捡啊，稍等我一下。Good to see you. 有新衣服啊！哦，这件好看呢。等一下，等一下，等一下，等一下。哇，好看呢！Holy！ 最好了。
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses...
Revelio.
With wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well, Mummy.
Revelio.
Interesting.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.被那个衣服卡住哎。
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard.
Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Who are you?
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. And I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Any whispers going about the town?
There's a thief on the loose by the name of Katrin Haggerty. She's an ashwinder. She's stealing everything that's not nailed down, and people have had enough. Katrin's hiding in a camp just southwest of town.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
What do you have for sale?
你有卖啥来着？水蛭枝、跳跳熏帽、草灵虫、硬的固。
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
换个妆。其他有什么？好酷哦！只有这么多不同的衣服。哇，帅！ 哇，酷哎！全部都是围巾。嘿嘿嘿嘿。脸饰。哇，好帅哦！哎，这个很帅哎！我就认这个了。
Revelio.
说码头边有一个女性。
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts. What happened to Arn?
哎，那边还有一个人，干嘛？你要跳舞啊？不要跳！Don't jump, you jump, I jump.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
不用自己真的潜下去，可以在上面这边做这样做就好了。
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
快游啊！
Dive too terribly difficult.
哎，我的那个穿模了啦，穿模了，穿模了。
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research.
怎么会挡脸脸？太好笑了。
Victor Rookwood don't give a dock. She's nipped back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Perfect. Target practice. I plan to make quick work of you. You will not survive this fight!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
You'll take this student off of my dead body!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to...
Revelio. Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
Thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writing.
Meeting.
I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Your tent, okay. Where?
Revelio.
Revelio. Okay,
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground.
Okay.
Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, yo.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. Incendio!
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio.
How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my
Revelio.
notes and books.
3次。这边没有水水。
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Blake.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to On.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I...
Revelio.
Ah, 这么远哦 ！Holy！
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
哦，有新的哎，哇，帅！就用这个了。帽子也有新的，这个没有比较好。这个嘞，比较强吗？没有。
Taken!
我现在几等？我现在14哦，可以打了。我还以为我只有几等而已。这样我有吗？这样有算吗？哦，6次，就这样子，照这样子的步调下去，没有错。
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Byron himself would be proud. Huh? 还有挑战。好，继续行。 Revelio.
哇，掉帧，掉帧。
Past the ruins. On the right track. Yes. Levioso. Revelio. An encampment. This must be it.
They come after me, they'll...
Someone... What have you done?
Potato!
Avoiding our problems, are we? Back to the dirt for you!
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. Revelio.
Take more. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Arn will regret not joining us.
Accio.
Come round now. You'll be making more of an example.
Incendio. Levioso. Protego.
This is where you will fail.
Stupid one.
进不去。啊，刚刚那边进去才对。
Let me Protego. Accio.
Get away with that.
If you are there. Stupid. Accio. Protego.
Come here, you.
Levioso.
I will make you pay.
Incendio. Accio. Accio.
Kill spells glance off of it. One more taken down.
How many of you are there?
How no.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. Accio. Levioso.
Protego! You don't know who you're playing!
You won't get away with that.
Accio!
Leviosa! Won't get away with that!
I shall avenge your death.
Accio! Incendio!
Leviosa!
Accio!
You can't stop us! Not quite.
Leviosa! Accio!
Pity.
A miss! Accio! Protego! Accio! That's easy.
What was that?
Protego! Accio!
Ren Rockwell Uniter!
Incendio! Leviosa!
You won't get away with that.
Accio! Incendio! That was quite something. Now, to free arms cards. Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Quite an enchantment. The cards returning to arm.
先存档。哇，就拍一拍。
Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Not so tricky after all.
Oh, 好暗。
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Another adventure, are we?
If you're here for my wares...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Protego!
他一直叫我穿好一点的装备，可是我的装备要怎么样才能穿更好的啊？ 先把没有用的装备卖一卖。
Hello, Mr. Sammy.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I hope to see you again sometime.
先回去交任务，顺便拿了一个。要去大厅啊！他一直叫我要装备更高属性，我就没有拿到啊，还是我要去买装备？等一下去那个红米村看一下有没有装备可以买。可是我很穷红米村装备他妈超贵，你们不能送我装哦，帮你们那么多忙，送点神装来玩玩啊。
Revelio. Scrope? Who is Scrope? Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Pumpkins. I think I know just the place. Lumos. Revelio. Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Eh, 啊，怎么 ？Who are you?
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Undermining the headmaster and getting something in return. Continue.
Oh, Scrope does not intend to undermine the headmaster. In fact, Scrope wants to surprise him. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help. But when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
It's adorned with the Black family
crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
我很喜欢哈利波特的东西。
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast. Place it on the pedestal there. Good luck.
吐司
Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck, folks.
Revelio.
坏，为什么是吐司 ？OK， 他叫我拿吐司就拿吐司呗。怎么这么好？我这一轮本来要刷那个异色的烈瑶路杀，但是都没有刷到，我后来就放弃了。然后我老公就去帮我刷了我连头目都刷不到。哎，可以有什么东西？哎靠！人嘞？
Incendio. Accio.
shit， 发生什么事了？为什么会有这只？怎么给了我一只明显的比我的等级高很多的怪 ？What the hell？
Leviosa.
哎，哇哇哇！
Incendio. Potato. Stupid. Lumos.
你靠！
Stupid one. Incendio. Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one. Incendio.
可是我就想玩这个啊！如果说我玩什么游戏，我想玩什么游戏，就是因为我很想玩它。如果你现在看到我在玩，表示我其实要么就是买它很久，要么就是很想玩它。有。
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
为什么要放吐司在这里啦？搞不懂为啥？啊，给他吃的哦，太酷了吧！
Revelio.
Could it be? A visitor?
哇！
Oh! Ah. Ooh. Ah. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? And I'll show you where to find the pages.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
哦，这个我第一次听说。
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, light-headed. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of
如果说你是以单纯一个游戏为游戏去来评价它的话，它确实是不是一个很好的游戏。但是如果你是以一个哈利波特粉丝的角度来玩这款游戏啊，你会玩得很开心。我觉得很情怀度很高，所以
a map.
我自己是蛮喜欢的啦。
Best hang on to it for now.
自己是蛮喜欢。我知道它的游戏性很差，但是我就是想要玩哈利波特风格的东西。我可以跟你说，就是我蜜月的时候去那个大阪环球影城，然后我去大阪环球影城，我有大概半天以上的时间都待在哈利波特村里面，而且我还有一个自己的。我还有一件自己的巫师袍，一把自己的魔杖，然后还有我有整套，应该说我有整套霍格华兹的制服，我是穿着整套霍格华兹的制服去大阪环球影城的，而且那个所有的哈利波特的作品我也全部都有看过，算这个世界观算是蛮喜欢的。所以，当初这款游戏刚出的时候，即使当时的评价，因为其实你们应该看得出来，我很不喜欢 DEI 作品，但是我还是买了这款作品。对，2期保护，什么鬼？这是什么？装配特性配方，还有装配特性，我靠，啥回啊？这边我已经没玩过了，我看看哦。减少来自泥怪的伤害，胖胖球毛法。好，我还没有解锁万应室哎。OK， 我现在要回去找 Scrap。OK， 走。哇，好暗哦！
Lumos.
I really like this. 而且这是我第一次用史莱哲林的角度来玩这款，就是来接触哈利波特世界。因为其实我自己是没有特别喜欢史莱哲林的。哎呦，夜景不错，对啊，那个我没有开光追，我关了，因为我怕我电脑跑不动。它有光追。
Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope.
你看穿我的手直接穿进我斗篷里面，超好笑。
Lumos. Revelio.
好像没啥东西了。我来看一下我有什么任务可接的。可是我回去我要先回去交那个，先回去交这任务。原作有多少本书？1到4，然后5、6、7都各2本，5、6、7、2、6、10本书。而且我之前我跟人看的是中文版，然后我最近有在考虑想要收英文版，但是英文版好像那个就是没有精装，就是它没有台湾好像没有进英文的精装，我也不太确定，所以我就后来就打消那个念头了。我有去那个书局看，但是台湾没有，台湾好像没有进，完结了。它有很多系列，那个哈利波特系列就是最一开始的嘛，然后再来就是那个怪兽与他们的产地那一套也是，它好像是怪兽与他们产地好像是先出电影，后来再出了电影补完的那个剧本小说之类的。然后他那一套也有出。
Professor, I wondered.
然后还有那个
I am a proud member of Ravenclaw.
哈利波特他们毕业之后的故事，他还有一套。
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl.
你是说还原小说的部分吗？
That I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once
其实它有一些东西并没有在电影里面拍出来，然后有一些部分在小说里草草带过的，有用电影补完。但是我个人觉得，我个人觉得那个，虽然我是哈利波特的粉丝，但是我觉得哈利波特系列这一部的本传哈利波特的主角写的太龙傲天了，其实我没有那么喜欢那个哈利波特这个人，我喜欢的是别的角色。
Time itself. I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about
我觉得小说比电影好看。
Suffice it to say,
电影其
the
实
job
没那么
was
好
not
看。
without its hazards. Now,
但是电影可以，你就是可以放空去看那个
You have.
看那个
Thank you for speaking with me,
演出这
Professor.
样子。
keep up with your wand work. One must always be
小
prepared
说
for
在很
mischief,
多细节
both
处理的比较
inside
好，看
and
小说会比较实
outside of
际
the。castle.
白天出席黑魔法课 ，OK。我要怎么打开地图？按下 R。我要学那个区区武器走。
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
其实我很想收藏，但是我最近我刚买了一套 我刚买了一组新的收藏品，然后花了点钱，不是很敢再继续花钱的，先缓缓。
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
你说的厉害是指哪方面？如果你是说法术厉害的话，如果你是说法术厉害的话，比佛地魔厉害的人大有人在。然后，如果你是说以人格魅力的话，我个人非常非常非常的喜欢格林戴华德，他这个人真的是很厉害。
May save your life one day.
佛地魔没有，他那一部他没有什么前期的王。那个哈利波特这个人从这部作品从头到尾就只是在对抗佛地魔而已。但是我个人觉得他的故事写得很龙傲天，然后又写得非常的狗血。我个人非常非常不推，你可以去看这一部，然后去了解他的世界观，但是你不用就是试图理解哈利波特这个人在想什么，因为他的想法还蛮没逻辑的。这样讲好像很靠腰，但是我真的没有很喜欢哈利。我真的没有很喜欢哈利。对。为什么我觉得我好像在上一轮没有玩到这一个故事？还是说我选的是不同学院的关系？奇怪了。我现在几等？我现在15，对啊，我上一轮玩到22等，但是我不记得我有玩过这一个主线好酷哦！我想想，交错的魔杖，够，先去打架。对啊，所以我才会跟你讲说，就是我觉得你肯定不会喜欢。你肯定不会喜欢那一部作品，但是以那一部作品去了解他的世界观算是可以的。真的，我觉得那个，就是他不是我喜欢的角色啦，只能这样讲。但是并不是说他不是一个讨喜的角色，很多人喜欢他。
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
我觉得你可能也会喜欢格林戴华德。格林戴华德这个人比较有魅力一点。
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
他是主要主角啦。
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
他就是最强的那一个。
That's the spirit.
You're better than that! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Stupid! Accio! Protego! Stupid one! Fringo! Stupid one!
Act like a winner!
Leviosa! Is that all you've got? Stupid one! Hey, Accio! Come on! Stupid one! Leviosa! Protego! Stupid one!
I'm the one!
Fringo! Stupid one! Accio! Expelliarmus! Stupid one! Incendio! Leviosa!
There goes my wager.
哎，靠腰！等一下。
They made a crow's breakfast out of you that round.
再一次。
Let's try again.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Potato! Stupid!
Potato.
Levioso! Freak! Stupid! Accio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupid! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Stupid one! Levioso! Accio! Stupid one! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio!
打完。
What to do?
我没看过猎人。
What a victory! You won the tournament.
运气不
It
错。
was mostly luck, that's all.
Please, you wouldn't have got this far on luck
哦，
alone.
屌虐，
Now, to
头
the
破血
victor
流。
goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
谢谢。
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
嘿嘿嘿，所以他送我啥？交错的魔杖冠军装束，我来看看。嘿嘿嘿，皮肤白不见得是好事啊。我老公他有一部分的荷兰人血统，他的皮肤就超白，但是他的志向就是把他自己晒黑，所以他去哪都不防晒，然后但是他还是比我白。我现在一开始我很介意，现在我已经释怀了。看一下我们的那个，我们的爱幽灵这个吧，要先找到蜡烛，这是哪？我觉得我好像，Hello， 手下败将，哈哈哈，手下败将，讲话。
The best duelist won, I suppose.
手下败将，讲话。
Lost to a new student. I didn't see that coming.
手下败将。
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
真的是有够难打。我要去那个魔药学教室，先去魔药学教室做那个魔药学教室，先去做那个药，然后去采收一下那个药，采收一下我的植物，然后我就要去做饭了，差不多快4点了。你在干啥？回神魔药。好，再做，我可以再做几瓶啊？我可以再做7瓶。 好像可以不用做这么多瓶，10瓶应该够了，要做热的时候再来好了。然后再去，那个温室在哪？好，去收一下叶，去收一下草。从这进去吧，对。
Revelio。
OK， 那个差不多了，我要准备来去煮饭。好，先开到这边，晚点做完饭忙完再来开，再继续开。先开到这边，大家拜拜，大家拜拜。